Tragic news from Plettenberg Bay in the Western Cape. On Sunday, a 39-year-old woman swimming off Central Beach in Plet was attacked and killed by a shark in the early morning. Now, this is the second fatal attack in Plettenberg Bay in about 3 months. Does this suggest any increased danger of shark attacks or change perhaps in their behaviour? Let's find out now from marine biologist Dr. Sara Andreotti from Stellenbosch University. Doctor, thank you so much for joining us. Do you know much more about the Sunday attack? Perhaps what type of shark attacked this woman, why it happened at this particular beach? Had there been recent fishing activity, for example?
I know that it happened early in the morning, like you already mentioned. I know that Plettenberg Bay is a very special place for the way white sharks are distributed. White sharks around the South African coastline tend to stick around Seal Island, which are normally offshore, but all the area of Plettenberg Bay has a very healthy colony of Cape-foot seal that lives in the inshore area. So white sharks are found on the inshore also in winter, which was what most likely caused this fatality.
So we've had 2 fatal attacks in Plettenberg Bay in 3 months. Is this just a bad coincidence? Or are we looking at a potential growing shark population in that area, and we should be concerned perhaps about more attacks?
No, I don't believe there is an increase in the shark population. I think that it was just a very bad coincidence that it happened so close to each other. Plettenberg Bay area is known to have white shark in shore, and the early morning could have been a reason for this encounter. It's difficult to say. They are wild animals, but what we know about white sharks in South Africa is that their population is actually doing very badly. Their numbers are getting less and less. So it is a matter of reducing the chances of shark-human encounter rather than panicking about it.
Yeah, I mean, this is the thing, is that a shark attack just always gets such huge media attention. We compare it to how many people die on our roads every day. It's just a crazy comparison. But the reality is, swimming in our ocean, surfing in our ocean, we have a vast ocean. It's a massive tourism draw card. What are the latest thinkings about how to keep bathers and surfers? Fascinating. So you're talking about exclusion nets, which I presume is the typical shark nets. And then did you say that you're looking at growing kelp forests and using magnets? I mean, sorry, I'm battling to hear you, using that to keep sharks and humans separate from each other.
Yes, I'm going to
earphone because probably
that
was the. Is it better, isn't it?
Much better,
okay,
yes.
So there are 2 kinds of nets that we have in South Africa. The historical one are called gill nets, are used in KwaZulu-Natal. They are designed to kill as many sharks as possible, with the concept that the more shark we kill, the less shark-human encounters we're going to get. Then we have another kind of net, which are the kind of net, is only one, we have it in Fishhook, organized by the shark spotters. That is an exclusion net. So this net is different, it doesn't kill the animals, and just keep everything larger than the mesh out of the swimming area. The kelp reference I was talking about is called the shark safe barrier, and it mimics a forest of kelp. So we build a fake forest of kelp and with tubes, and inside these tubes that are flexible like our kelp forest, we include magnets that are known to also deter sharks. So it is an attempt towards a more peaceful coexistence with this animal and prevent as much as possible negative encounters like yesterday's one.
I mean, that sounds absolutely fascinating. Thank you for telling us about. So as you say, the gill nets really were just too terrible because they kill the sharks, and that really is not the aim. The aim is just to keep sharks and humans away, because we know that sharks tend to think that we're seals. That's why we're attacked in the first place. So the exclusion nets being used at Fishhook, and then this kelp forest that you're discussing, Absolutely fascinating. Thank you so much for sharing that with us. Let's hope that some of those techniques can be employed at Plettenberg Bay and other areas where there are a great deal of sharks. That was marine biologist Dr. Sara Andreotti from Stellenbosch University.